For decades, a glass of orange juice has been culturally cemented as a health food, a staple of the morning routine. Yet when we analyze its molecular makeup alongside a can of soda, the two drinks share a profile that is rarely found in nature. To the human body, these two drinks are identical. Whether the sugar originated in a sugar beet or an orange, the body absorbs the glucose and fructose molecules in the exact same way. Both contain roughly 25 grams of sugar, the maximum daily limit recommended by the World Health Organization. While a whole orange contains water and solid plant fiber to slow down digestion, the process of making juice mechanically strips that fiber away. Without that protective mesh of fiber, sugar floods the bloodstream instantly. This lack of a defense mechanism results in a sharp vertical glucose spike that places immediate stress on our internal systems. This engineered morning ritual triggers biological damage under the guise of health, delivering a massive sugar hit that the human body was never designed to process in isolation. If our baseline understanding of healthy is this susceptible to marketing, we have to look at the essential nutrients that have been quietly erased from the modern diet. We are currently facing a catastrophic medical blind spot. 90% of pregnant mothers are not consuming enough choline. Choline is the fundamental biological material required to physically construct a baby's brain. It is responsible for building the neurons that manage memory, learning, and attention throughout a child's life. This deficiency has grown as diets have shifted away from nutrient-dense foods like eggs and liver. In their place, the food system provides ultra-processed, nutrient-void alternatives that offer calories without the necessary building blocks for development. Our food landscape functions as a dual threat. It subjects us to toxic glucose spikes while silently depriving the next generation of the raw fuel required for basic brain development. The inevitable aftermath of that morning glucose spike is a rapid biological crash. As blood sugar levels plummet, the body enters a state of internal alarm. This drop creates a localized energy crisis in the brain. Sensing it is out of fuel, the brain begins to ration energy to maintain vital functions. As this diagram shows, the prefrontal cortex, the center for decision-making and willpower, literally dims its activity to save energy. Simultaneously, the primitive craving centers expand their activity, demanding a rapid hit of glucose. This deep survival command drives compulsive behaviors. The starving brain seeks out rapid dopamine hits, whether through junk food or the instant gratification of doom scrolling, to compensate for the perceived fuel shortage. Modern dietary advice focused on self-control fails to account for this biology. The food industry has effectively removed human willpower from the equation by triggering these predictable physiological crashes. The damage from these crashes extends to the fetus. We often treat the womb as a passive vessel, but maternal diet actively co-creates the baby's biological plan. This happens through epigenetics, tiny biological dimmer switches that sit on DNA. They turn specific genes on or off based on encountered nutrients. With high maternal glucose, the baby's DNA programs to survive a high-sugar environment. These switches lock, permanently increasing vulnerability to diabetes and obesity. Maternal glucose spikes also increase internal inflammation, which alters how the baby's microglial cells prune neurons. This suboptimal brain development radically increases the long-term risk of psychiatric disorders. Maternal nutrition sends a biological postcard to the womb. It provides the essential environmental data that permanently alters the child's genetic software before they are even born. Most consumers find themselves trapped in this system because our grocery stores prioritize industrial efficiency over biological health. The illusion of choice masks a system that consistently makes its population sick. Manufacturers utilize legal loopholes like the "no added sugar" label. This is legally permitted on foods like orange juice that already contain the daily maximum limit of sugar in a single glass. Terms like vegan or gluten-free act as health halos, disguising highly processed, glucose-spiking industrial products as nutritious options. The front of a food package is a calculated marketing trap. It is designed to encourage consumption while keeping the population ignorant of the physiological impact of what they are buying. To bypass this matrix, you must ignore the marketing on the front of the box and read the actual ingredient lists. These are legally ordered by weight, providing the only objective map of what you are actually putting into your body. Prioritizing real nutrients and glucose management restores executive function and defeats cravings at their source. Food functions as the raw biological code of our species. It dictates our daily reality and determines the health of the generations that follow.